Today was a very mild day. Just kind of keep lifting a little bit. But I've been doing more of, I guess you want to say CrossFit, but that ain't the word. There's a lot of words, like I said, what I've been doing that is unhealthy for camera. But we've been doing a lot of stadium styles. We've been doing a lot of flipping ties. We've been doing a lot of back crawls. We've been doing a lot of different things to stay active as far as, football and on the field and in cleats and things of that nature. And me being 321, moving around, is great. Feeling the best shape I've ever been in. Body is, the healthiest it's ever been. All that stuff. I mean, I think people overdo that too. Ever been? That means I feel good. You feel what I'm saying? But I've been doing a lot of things, but a lot of deep thinking and a lot of mental. A lot of forgiving, a lot of forgive and keep moving forward. You know what I'm saying? Auburn has changed my perspective in a lot of ways of life. You feel what I'm saying? From everything. You feel what I'm saying? Just from the sweetest of the people to the most aggravating people. Because I always say Auburn is a family. So that means everything ain't nice. When you talk about a family. I got some cousins right now that when I walk in when I walk in the house, I'm like, who invited him? You feel what I'm saying? It just, and you're like, what's up, man? But if you pick on them, we got problems. I'm just letting you know, E, we got a big problem. I'm the only one that can talk about them, all right? All right? Because if you say something about them, we a tag team, best friends, whatever. You feel what I'm saying? But that's what Auburn is for me. I learned that. Choose your friends wisely. I learned that everybody ain't your friend. I learned that you play ball but at the same time with that, because I'd be telling you a phony story if I just told you all this. But at the same time with that, I learned what friends is. I learned my biggest expression of love, as far as meeting a female was at Auburn. Just the big expression of true love. I learned that. You feel what I'm saying? Of true friendship. You feel what I'm saying? The whole thing. My best friend is Nosa Igwe. I met at Auburn. You feel what I'm saying? I told him, you don't meet Nigerians in Georgia. You just don't. You feel what I'm saying? You meet them at Auburn on the football team. So it is what it is. But that's my best boy, man, and I love him. So I learned a lot from Auburn. Auburn is home. It's home. I'm from Macon, Georgia, and the area I grew up in is Fort Hill. It's on the East Macon, the east side of Macon. And it was drug infested. We literally had to fight. And but seeing those things, it's almost like having big thoughts. It's like we lived in the ghetto, but we didn't think in the ghetto. The major adversity of life that I ever had was when my mom passed. I was 12 years old, and she died of cancer. And that was a huge, adversity, as in sometimes you're thinking about, as a 12-year-old, I thought about, for some odd reason, I thought, oh yeah, they're gonna put me away in foster care. I didn't know, I just watched movies, you feel what I'm saying? Foster care. I thought about even suicidal thoughts, you feel what I'm saying, growing up, as far as when my mom passed. And I lost hope. I had lost hope at one point. And that's what my faith, believing in Christ, I believe he gave me football. The anger I had at one point at God, at family, as why did this happen, and nobody can give me no answers, I used that anger. It was like a 360 with football. Another adversity is when I was battling my knee injury. Before I came back from my knee injury, the year we went to the national championship against Florida State, I had lost both of my grandmothers within 8 months of each other. And even I remember the SEC championship game, I couldn't even be there for my teammates because I was actually up at Piedmont Hospital watching life leave my grandmother, you know. And so losing them two, that was huge. I don't believe in nothing just happens. I don't think that it just happened. I think there's a reason why you go through. So I would tell anybody, whoever doubts you, whoever saying you can't do it, the heck with it. I'm not the fastest, all right? I'm not the guy that you see in shorts and go, wow. But the gift I have is when it counts, I'm a football player. When we put on pads, it's almost like in my life as far as being in the back of the line, you kind of just peeping. And then when that time comes, which is football, which is pads, which is all that, you just get in the front. If you believe in your dream, it's yours to believe in. You owe yourself to not giving up. Because if you give up, you got 30 years, 40, 50, 60 years to think about that. You know what I mean? If you don't give up, it's almost like it's right down the road. You can see the light. You can see the light. So I think if I'm gonna bring to the locker room, it's somebody who loves football. Somebody who's gonna do their job, you know, hold a double, stop the run, you know what I mean? You know, give the pass rush, push the pocket. I think I'm gonna bring somebody hope.